Alright, this is going to be a short video. This is going to be over the accent tap exercise. I don't really want to go through the entire exercise on this one because every instrument, so snare, tenors, and bass, they all have different accent patterns. When you put it together, it sounds really cool, but if I was going to go through it, I'd literally have to go through every single instrument, and I don't really want to do that, honestly. So anyways, so this is going to be just kind of what you should feel and what your hands should be doing anytime you have an accent, and stuff like that. So anyways, so you have your tap off, so you have the when you're tap off with this exercise, everyone starts at a piano. So you should be playing 3 inches. Remember how we went over that earlier? So 1 inch should be your set position, 3 inches should be here. So that's the first 2 measures. Da, 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 da. And then your accent patterns start. What happens when you have that, anytime you have an accent, you want to do an upstroke, because more than likely you're going to have a tap right before it. So when you do your tap, you're going to tap and pull your stick up. Can you see that? Hear it? And what happens is it gets you ready for that accent. But after your accents, you actually want to do a downstroke and stay there, because if you were to rebound it and come back up, but you have a tap, it's going to actually sound really weird, and you're not going to get that defined 2 levels that you should have. Your tap should be at about 3 inches. Your accents should be about 9, and if you can, possibly even 12, but that's pushing it a little bit. So have your taps here, accents, taps. So I think this is the bass one. So if you're looking at the bass, you have your tap off. So if you can see those two defined heights from your taps and your accents, that's what we're really looking for. Here you should still be very relaxed in this exercise. You still should break your wrist. You shouldn't need a lot of finger in this. It should pretty much a wrist exercise, if you can see that. See how my wrist is breaking like you would kind of the 12 exercise? The only difference is that you're going to have to add and take away a little more tension depending on whether you're doing a tap or whether you're doing an accent. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me.